Hello. About a year and a half ago, I wrote my own cron scheduler in Ruby and published that video on this channel. Uh, Now, we can actually provide similar functionality with runit and with a package called snooze, written by the same author of mblaze. They even mentioned that we can use snooze together with a supervision system like runit in order to have cron like functionality. As I said in my earlier video, the reason we might not want to use cron is that it lacks a few basic things. Cron schedules commands to be run at specific dates and times. And while that's true, it can't really determine if it's missed a time. Say you reboot the system and it was down during a time when a critical task needed to be scheduled. With cron, that's not really easily achievable without a couple of hacks. Now, I think cron has its place, but again, I want a separation between system tasks and services that I'm writing for my own applications. And Runit provides that separation. And together with snooze, we now have the ability to schedule tasks at periodic, predetermined times. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go and grab this link and clone the repository. Git clone. Before we install this, I want to change the make file because I don't actually want to install this in my user local directory. I want to install it in in my home joseph.local bin directory. Yes, that is correct. So we make, and then because we're installing it into my home local directory, we don't need do as. And then let's just check out the man page. So it runs a command at a particular time, and it basically waits until that particular time by calling sleep. And we can actually see this in action. Let's change the directory back to the home directory. And let's just set a timer. And if we say snooze till hour 14, till minute 45, echo hello world. Let's just wait for 15 seconds. And you can see that once the predetermined time came, it executed the command that followed. Pretty straightforward. Exit. And now we can add that to our SV script. So let's go to config sv hello. Actually, let's see if, is this running? Yeah, it is running. So let's sv down hello. Oops, I need to export the sv dir Joseph local service down. Yeah. And then that should be, yeah. Do as rcckia stop runit. I don't know what's going on there. 69845. Okay. And then we want to go back to what we were doing, which is, oh wait, I guess I didn't actually run that command. So sv hello run exec snooze every hour of every minute. I guess we need to restart the service. sv status hello, it's down. Oh, no, it's up. And then let's tail local state. Run it. There you go. So the process started, and then it already ran once. Let's actually compare that against the clock. So let's wait, I guess, another 35 seconds for the next hello world to be printed out. And as you can see, it was printed out. As you can see, this syntax is a lot better than, I don't know, normal cron syntax, which is like, you have to have like 5 of these things and then execute whatever command you're doing, blah, 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 blah. Here, you just use text. So like I can say, uh, if I, as you can see here, I can do snooze the day of the month or just the month or the weekday. If I want Sunday, then it's 0. And then the hour, and it's all easily readable. Let's see. In addition, you can use something called time files, which are basically just files that have, that we track the modified time of. You can use this to see if you've already run a task. And well, you need to handle the updating of the time file yourself. So if we go to .config sv hello run, we need to actually go here and do touch home joseph.local state snooze hello. And that's our time file, say. So, and if you pass in a time file to the snooze command, snooze will check the time file. And if it doesn't exist, it will execute the command immediately if you've also passed in something called the slack command. So let's go ahead and see what that looks like. So normally, you can use the -n for a dry run. So it doesn't actually run this command. It just shows you what times it'll execute every hour of every minute with a slack of 1 hour. Sorry. Let's make this a little bit easier to read. So let's say just every hour. So the next time that this command will run is in 9 minutes, in 9 seconds. Now, let's say we add a time file, state, snooze, and we can see that there's a negative time here. So that means if this command is run and this time file does not exist, it immediately runs. So now you have a way so that if your system was rebooting at the time or not running, and then the runit service starts up again, it'll notice, hey, I didn't run this command that needs to be run. Let me do that right now. And you can use the dry run, this -n, to see what times your commands will be run. And it's an easy way for you to make sure you double check your work. Anyway, this is all endlessly scriptable, and I'm sure you can find all kinds of use cases on your own. If you have any questions for me, be sure to check out my website, josephchoe.com. You can also find me on Twitter, GitHub, Reddit, and so on and so forth. Okay, thanks. Bye.